Hey, let's see like a robot today. We do not sound like a robot today, so you know what that means. Hello, Gen and all viewings of the little web buzz. Is that correct? We're from the live stream. How's it going, everybody? Hello, greetings, salutations. How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy start to the weekend. I hope everyone's having a good evening so far. Happy 4th of July. You know, for all the people in the US. Happy Fight the Sky Day, as I'm now calling it. Hope you guys are having a good old time. We are back again, and we're going to be doing some more Baldur's Gate this evening. I don't know exactly what in Baldur's Gate we'll be doing, because we just finished the House of Hope, and now we have to decide a direction to go in to do stuff, and, you know, hopefully not get too sidetracked. I'm gonna do my best. But we're gonna hop into the call with the guys and see what all's going on. All right. Thank you, Spyro. Love those tunes. Okay. Yes. Cool. Okay. I swear I've done this so many times before. Hello.
Hi.
Heidi ho, neighborino.
Heidi ho, neighbor. How's it going?
It's going. How about you?
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, I finished my exam, so now I get to go back to working a bunch and hoping I'll find time to shop for a vehicle.
Exciting.
Always.
My screen loaded in weird. Where are you? Before things got busy again, as like I'm gonna relax before my exam day and stuff like that, because I had a gap day. I decided to do the, I don't know, just like nostalgic thing of picking up a remastered RTS and playing through that for a little while. And I I ended up picking up the Age of Mythology Retold. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that one, or if you guys.
No.
But it's like, I don't know, it's probably mid early 2000s game. And like they did a really good job as far as changing all of the, like, up-resing everything and making it all look nice and clean. And it's a pretty fun game. I like the kind of like lore that they play around with, since it's all, you know, Greek and like Egyptian and Nordic mythos. But for some reason, they also updated all the voiceover. So they re-recorded all the voiceover. And it's like, there's one character who sounds like the main character, what's his name? Arcantos. Sounds pretty close, like, in tone, but like all the delivery is just like off. It's just, they had like a really strong cast, even if some parts were like a little bit like campy or whatever. But like they went from a whole bunch of, I feel like, classically trained actors to just like modern, I don't know, like video game VAs. And so it's like everything feels a little off in places. There's like characters that's just supposed to have gravitas, and they're just kind of like, I'm a villain, and you're like, but But the VO was so good before. Why did you change that? That's like the one thing you did have to change.
We wanted to give Steve here in the office a chance to try out his acting chops.
Fucking Warren's like, I don't want to hear them unless they've been at the Globe Theater.
I mean, they had, so they're supposed to be, one of the main protagonists is a Cyclops who's like a prophet. Like he's...
I need another one, Josh. Continue, Warren.
It's like supposed to have like he like quotes like poetry and stuff like that throughout parts of the game, and he's speaking about his prophecies, and he speaks with like a certain amount of like, you know, weight and gravitas to him in the original. And then the new one, the actor just, it just feels like they're just saying the words, like they don't, it's like the difference between someone knowing a meaning behind the poetry or behind Shakespeare or whatever compared to someone who just says the words, but they don't have like the inflection or like any of the intonation of knowing what it is.
Yeah, the difference
What's
between
my
an
motivation?
actor
And so it's just like people were like, I love it, it's great, but like, what is happening with the voiceover? They're like, please, for the love of God, give us back the original audio. And people like modded it in, and then I think the devs did a big update, and part of it involved audio, and so now it's back to not working, and so like, okay, well, whatever. I was just gonna dip in for a little bit. I guess we'll see if they do anything else with the voiceover later on, but.
Okay.
Was just like one of the things that they pointed out was in the first couple of levels, Arcanus' son asked to like come with him on the voyage to go reclaim the trident for Olympus or whatever. And in the original delivery of it, it's kind of like, no, I need you to stay here in case they return, like in case the pirates return to attack Atlantis. And like the way the line is supposed to come across is like it's a father protecting his son from war, whereas the other one is just kind of like, no, I need you to stay here in case they return or whatever. Like it's just like so like they just read the line, they didn't put anything behind it. I know it's probably snooty or whatever, but it's nostalgia, and I'm also a voice person, so.
It's not snootiness. I'm just saying that you're. Never mind. Trying to think of the right. I'm saying the voice acting isn't that way because they're not classically trained. It's because they are. It sounds like they're not voice actors, or they didn't get the proper direction.
It could be that they just didn't get like direction from an actual voice director, and they were just recording in like isolated. As I think for older games and bigger productions, the tendency is to have actors at the same studio recording together, or at least having them reacting to somebody else's line, or having them like in a call together of sorts, so they can actually kind of hear each other even if they're on other parts of the world. Whereas you'll find with like indie games or independent animation, stuff like that, a lot of the time they'll just have actors that they will get from whatever online forums, whether they're like hobbyists or professionals, but they might not be able to like actually have anything but just they'll just have the lines in front of them, and they might do a couple of passes for it, but they won't have like any of the performance or delivery of the other person to like feed off of, which really informs how you read something, right? Or how you deliver it.
Warren,
Yes.
is it possible to have this conversation while we're chugging along?
I'm assuming we're leaving Hell. Is there anything else we want to do in the House of Hope?
I think we got everything.
There's no reason to talk to Hope again now that she's free.
Is she even here?
She might be somewhere in here, but I don't know where.
Well, that's what I meant. She's not here. She's in hell.
Somewhere.
The house. Hell house, down at the hell house.
You go to hell, and you die.
So you
devil's lair. Risked mind, limb, and freedom. All to steal the Orphic hammer.
money.
I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Oh, because you're Mind Flayer.
I do trust you. I just like having insurance. You're a mind flayer. Can you blame me for not trusting you? Not even a little bit. Orpheus could not be dominated. Or should not be dominated.
Patrick, you're the tiebreaker.
Not even a little bit.
Josh, you're the
What?
tiebreaker.
Oh shit! Because I was kind of leaning towards number 2.
God
You know what? But we've got more on the side of not even a little bit.
You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
I'll work with you, but I'll never trust you. I promise I won't use the hammer. I never asked to be stuck with you. Be that as it may, Orpheus deserves to be free. I mean, I feel like we were leaning towards the Emperor's line, like storyline, because we can't really do Orpheus properly without any of his companion characters. I mean, I won't use it on him. The hammer can break a lot of shit, though.
Well, I won't use the hammer.
I wish I could trust you. But that you felt you needed to have it at all tells me that you are not worthy of that trust. Nonetheless, our fates are bound. And in the absence of a happier union, I will accept a
Go hard or go home, motherfucker. Don't do halfway.
You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
I could
Elder Brain's a
dominate the other
bitch.
brain.
Wow. I forgot I was still on fire.
And without pants.
Just goddamn the game. My mouse has been like auto-clicking again by itself, or like not holding things, and so was it this one? Fine. Okay, sure. That's probably the one. Okay, let's see. So we're out of hell. And I didn't find anything else to help with my engine, did I? While we were there. I don't remember where I was supposed to or what I was supposed to do in relation.
Well, we do have a quest log for that.
Yeah, when it's fucking updates and doesn't give me old unanswered or semi-completed things
You
from
have the internet.
The game's not going to hold your hand, Warren.
personal quest. Free Orpheus. Help Kithric Voss. We do have those options. Night Song. Where is my own personal? Control or destroy the brain. Consider Gorash's bargain. Disable the steel watch. Rescue Orin's victims. The murder tribunal. Where is it? Baldur's Gate. Search the cellar. Find. There's all the underground stuff of the criminal syndicates. Find Mole. I don't know where she is. Where's my quest? If Yankee played a frontier, that's everybody else's. Where am I in this?
You don't get a quest. It's over for you.
Apparently, what the fuck? My personal quests are not even relating to me. Orpheus and Frick Voss. Where? Okay. Aid the Duke. We still don't know what we're doing there. Free the artist. Right, Dribbles the clown. Okay. Cazador. It's not here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure something will come up eventually.
It sucks to be you.
Let's see here. We've gone through all that area. I suppose we could investigate that murder suspect at the wine cellar or something.
Didn't we make a deal with the lady downstairs to bring her something back, or are we just ignoring her?
Nope, we paid hard cash. We didn't make any deal with her.
Okay.
She
What are we
gets
doing now?
nothing else from us.
What's next?
So, let's see here. From here... Why don't we hug the wall and just see where it takes us?
Yeah, we can meander around towards the wine festival and talk to Murder Target 4 hours. She's marked.
What I was thinking.
About a group of adventurers, no less.
Adventurers? Necromancers?
You know what a beautiful
Alright.
There's a place to the south I'd like to go, but fairly south.
There's some vendors over here I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
The place I want to go is money spending.
Oh, somebody's talking to me.
Okay.
God's damned hypocrites!
Whoa!
The Blade of Frontiers. All pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. You are either a fool for trusting him, or a wretch for conspiring with him. Doesn't matter which. Lady Mizora told me everything. How Will slaughtered his own father. How he craves his power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. This city holds no place for you or for Ravengard's treacherous spawn.
Mizora? We didn't even touch it. We haven't even found him. What the fuck? Ravengard could
Yes.
still be alive, and we intend to save him. A relevant thread of knowledge pokes at your mind. Explore it. Probe Frolic's mind. When you found you in prison, you'd given up. Who's the hypocrite here?
You
Yeah.
understand what's going on here, correct, Warren?
There's some kind of subterfuge going on, or it's fake, potentially.
Got it!
It's Orin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nope, not quite.
Only
Wow.
Josh.
What? Oh, and there's no inspiration.
My thoughts are not for you to know. To arms, champions.
Great. Immediately.
Way to go.
Well,
Hey, you're the guys who said read their mind.
I don't know what's this wee shit.
Holy crap! Stop hitting me!
You
Alright,
started it,
I'm
so
here
yeah,
now.
you get first licks.
right, we're gonna.
Oh boy. Well, so much for if these guys are real, then so much for having allies during the final fight.
Now my dog gets to go before me.
Well, we can probably, you know, we can do a load and run back down here and try it again if you guys want, or we could just continue forward.
I mean,
I'm okay with either.
it wouldn't cost us much to do it. We literally just would have to portal back and walk down the street.
Yeah, that's it. So I. Alright.
I also like that the defenders do not seem to give a shit.
Yeah, it's just kind of like when we
Don't care.
start a fight, they're like, hold criminal scum. When someone pulls up on us, they're like, they'll handle it. I'm sure it was self-defense.
Playing favorites? No.
It's only an escaped prisoner.
Right? It's only a wanted fugitive, and Gortash is supposedly supposed to be on our side.
Also, Warren, I wasn't trying to say like I knew exactly what was going on, but like you were talking like you had like what, why could she like because the demon lied to her. Like
Well, I'm trying to remember who Mazora is.
the succubus.
The lady that was controlling
Oh.
Will's contract. We met her
There's
multiple times.
I knew the name was familiar. There's a lot of names, and I play this every so often.
Wormed your way into the
Same.
Oh, we're back to this again.
risked my all. I hope you. I have already told you that the Githyanki prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems.
You gotta remember, we're in the same boat as you are.
Who said they're exhausted?
Me? Alright. But we'll try it. We'll see what he says.
That is not my definition of trust. You are falling into the same trap. That is, we must not make the same mistake. We must work together. And what then? When he wakens from his incarceration, what do you think he will make of you? The one who bears the spawn his very nature bends him to revile? And even if you survived him, what of the Elder Brain? Without the protection I leverage for you, you would be enthralled in an instant.
I'll find another way to survive, one that doesn't involve abusing a Githyanki. I don't know. So you keep saying, but why would I? I don't know if there's a middle path to go with him of being like, hey, I don't want to. I'm not against you. I also just don't want the prince that could free an entire race to be subjugated.
Entirely depends if the emperor is a reasonable individual with like that actually cares about other people besides himself. So ask yourself that question.
I'm not convinced of that, but I'm not ruling it out completely.
Anything that has that much power does not have your best interests in mind.
That's an absolute that I would disagree with, but statistically,
Only
behavior.
Sif deal in absolute.
I can see how that would be considered an overgeneralization,
Yourself a
but
genius,
the high likelihood is, yeah, they don't care about you. They're just using you.
resume our
Or they do care about you, but you know, not above themselves in any capacity.
Yeah.
That could be the case. It also, you know, a lot of it also depends on how you interact. Probably with the Emperor and whether or not you can weevil your way into their good graces.
Oh, I get it.
Highly doubtful. Even on my first playthrough, I didn't trust the guy. I went through that whole process
Warren,
of not
do you
trusting
want to be
him.
the one to talk to her?
I'm activating the portal for you guys.
Waypoint.
I do a quick save just in case.
Yep.
Where's the reporting on real things?
Hello, people.
So did she just manifest out of thin air, or was she standing there?
I think she manifested.
That makes sense.
And you, Lady, how this city holds no place for you.
Why wouldn't she
Or
manifest?
for Raven Guard's treacherous spawn.
Are we? I'm curious. If you did like a history check, that shouldn't like rule out your ability to do conversational stuff later. It's just you trying to. See
I
if
don't
you-
know.
Just hear you guys casting spells in the background.
It's that group of people at the circle behind us.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
Why'd you roll like that last time?
You remember the stories
Yes.
of Elturel's fall. The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
Zariel's stunt destroyed countless lives. Mizora is her minion. You can't trust her.
At ease.
Oh yeah, that's right.
By the living gods,
She's a demon,
I believe you.
devil. Yeah, that's right.
Well, that was easy. You're easy to convince no matter who's talking to you.
I
Jesus,
should've
do you
Right.
even have a brain of your own?
Got a
I'd
fucking
hoped
just a
somehow
switch on or off.
Ravengard would
Right?
return to us. He knew about the absolute.
I believe what the
I
last
thought
person
little
told
of it
me.
at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I should seek Will out and give him a message. Will was schooled in the ways of the great champions. He is to use those lessons to wake the worm sleeping beneath Baldur's Gate. The worm is oath-bound to answer the call and come to the city's aid.
There's a dragon underneath the city. A worm. Are you saying there's a dragon living under the city? Do you know what
In
these
the
lessons
sewer.
are? The
It's a
city.
sewer dragon.
I'm the trash dragon.
The trash dragon.
The city has found its protector. Thank you very much, me. That's such a bar thing to say.
That's definitely a
Bronze
Josh
dragon,
line.
yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes
Well,
by
I'm not
many
really into
names.
dragons like that, so I'm not
Armed
interested
sword,
in rousing
awaiting
a dragon.
storm.
Sorry.
The
It depends on their
heart
human
of the
form.
gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once. The city has faced countless threats. But Ravengard knew it could not survive the absolute slaughter. With him gone and the city near ruin, the worm's awakening now falls to you and Will. The Duke gave me this. The legend of Unsur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you, or do not, and see Baldur's Gate burn to ash.
You're really bad at persuading people for a counselor. Your faith is well founded. I will take the message to Will. Please, you're staking the city's future on a fairy tale. Let the dragon sleep. I'll deal with the absolute on my own terms. Yeah, we'll bring it to Will, whatever, lady.
Thank you.
I want to ride a dragon.
Darkness. I see you.
Your idea
I
of
should
riding
go.
a dragon
I know of
is
still others
typically
that might help us
pornographic
when
in
the
nature.
battle horns call.
Yes.
Unleash the
Only if it's a
worm.
bad dragon.
Let its tempest swallow
Oh.
the absolute and its allies. And
Yeah, the
may
dragons
they
in
be
the
I don't
show.
think
driven
you want to.
forever
I don't think you want to
in
ride.
Christ.
Don't kink shame me.
You don't know where that trash dragon's been. You're gonna catch some sort of disease,
That is
You in need
very
of
reductive.
protection.
News
some
your
sort
good
of
deeds has
dragon
travelled
STD
fast.
you can't get
The
rid of.
merchant is all too happy to extend a
Okay,
certain
NIMBY.
generosity towards
Right,
you
what do we
when the
got?
price of goods is
Just,
concerned.
just looking out for your best interest, man.
Yeah, you're looking down on people. I get it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
kink shame me.
those discounts are coming in from our little jaunt to the newspaper.
Okay, do we have stuff that needs selling? Because I got a vendor here with a stack of cash.
Let's see.
I sell my soul.
I have
You
so
can bet-
many tridents. Would you
you can
like
bet tree
tridents
pity.
and axes?
Tried out number
A lot
one.
of gum.
Number two. I prefer 5 gum myself.
Here. This supposed to my. I guess someone else was sending you stuff because I just looked and you're already like heavily over encumbered, and I cannot.
Yes.
He's the fat man.
Cannot send you anything else at the moment, unfortunately.
Alright, let me. Just go with this. Just do this first.
Well, let me. I'm gonna go camp and see if there's anything in the chest. 'Cause I may have had some armor stuff there. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Which one was- Does it look? I feel like there's a bunch of shit missing from my chest. All these gaps. Okay. Sus.
Your mom.
Unless that was food stuff? Oh, did it actually go into an actual food bag instead of... Oh, that's probably why. Okay. Are you good to... Okay, I'll send you some more armor pieces. I can't. You're already heavy again.
What is weighing me down this time?
Do you need to take a really big poop?
Well, I've stopped using Jace's crack potions, so I have a much smaller window for what I could carry.
You would never waste potions of giant strength like that, would you?
Yes. Alright, I sold all that. Let me... Right, yeah, level it up. That's a weird statement there, bud, but alright.
I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pieces of chest armor to send you, so this might take a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Just...
Huge chest ahead.
Huge chest ahead. Right, that should be everything.
These I don't want. That, I don't think these can go.
Talk to the cat.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. 2 heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
You all right? Excuse me? And they both answered.
Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. 2 heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes.
Sorry, our destinations aren't meant to, or destinies aren't meant to intertwine. Yes, join me.
The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
Well, unfortunate.
Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the Tall One had finally decided how their die would be cast.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our
Well, I failed to recruit another cat.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut? Or
You're not very good at this.
No, he's not.
I mean, the cat was talking in riddles. I just was playing along. But the riddle was a riddle in and of itself.
It's not cool when you do it.
It was a double bluff.
Hey Warren,
What's up?
how much money you got on you?
Currently, I have 18,000 gold.
I have
1,000?
something I want to buy.
Or sorry, 1,800, not 1,000.
All right, well, give me everything.
Okay.
What are you buying that's not my thing?
It's, better armor.
Didn't we just buy you something recently?
Better armor.
I've got more gold stashed in the thing I gotta go get. I was just Warren giving me money would make it easier. Actually, just give me like I don't know.
I already sent it.
how much is it? Oh, you already sent it. All right, switch
There's only one more thing that I want. This isn't it.
considering an army of
Until you find something else you want.
cut our throats?
Well, you know, riding the dragon shouldn't cost any gold.
Well, is there a chest just hiding up here?
Stealth mode activated. Sneak, sneak.
737.
The
I'm
other
almost
one.
there.
Another arrow, wasn't it? Let's see if the chat bug. What doesn't tell me what I actually looted? Alright, well. Not well, I could do it quickly under duress. Oh yeah, that's right, I have the special,
Okay, let me go to camp and get gold out of my thingy.
Okay. I'm wandering around slightly. Taking in the sights, I guess.
Don't get into any trouble.
You know, there's these people doing all these magic tricks. I'm curious. No one... Don't be scared, citizens. I'm just very tall and very on fire.
Well, Karlach used to live in this town, so I'm pretty sure they'd be used to seeing her around.
Perhaps, but not not like this. This was after our trip to hell.
I don't know why I have this in here, but if this will help you out, I've got a soul coin, Karlach. There you go.
Right.
Look, Mama, look! It's
summoning cats and doing things. Sorcerer's Sundries. Sounds very familiar.
Hold, Seeker. Have you come to swear yourself to Sharess by my paw?
All right, how much money do you need, Jace?
Yes and no.
I don't know, I haven't got there,
Your
sorry, I
kind
keep
has
forgetting I have
lost
to go push
their
to talk.
way in their worship of the feline of Felicity. You only hold
Well, I
to
guess
the
we'll find out when.
basest
Yeah, it
tenets.
was more like, hold
Now,
on, don't spend
will
all
you
our money.
heed our mother's call and
We will get
bolster
plenty of
her?
money.
She
Will
crushes
not
the
worry.
heathen absolute
Oh yeah, I
beneath her
know,
divine
eventually.
paw.
I think it's directly to the east of us. It's that kind of bright red, yellow, blue circle.
Yes, yes. Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
The cats have a lot to say in town.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
My God.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Is that Fitz?
Apparently, I know Fitz the Firecracker. Carlac got real excited about this person. Talk to them, I guess.
Carlac Cliffgate.
You got
That
excited?
can't possibly be you, can it?
Oh, apparently you know them.
My last name is Cliffgate, apparently. Who would have thought? Fritz,
Sorry, I think
if you want a sight for sore eyes. Sorry, I think you've got the wrong person. Hi.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago. Gortash said you didn't even give notice.
You see, what had happened was,
Do I know Gortash? What? Pricks alive.
Yes, you know Gortash. It's in your history.
Okay. I guess
I really want to
that's
do my story, guys, but I know
technically
nothing
true.
about who I am.
Good you got out while you could. I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. You see, he's the Archduke now. What the fuck, right?
If anything, Gortash is the one that sold you out to working in Avernus.
Oh, it's been a while.
giant dick bag.
Some of these plot points getting real fuzzy. Archduke Fox lording over the hen house. What could go wrong? Don't worry, I'm going to deal with him. I saw red when I found out.
That's exactly what I said. He's going to be the death of this place, mark my words. Gregor thinks I'm biased. That's my fella. We've been together 8 years now. And Carlac, we've a little one on the way.
Congratulations! Never took you for the parental type. Can I be the godmother? Oh, I don't know if I'm a... Yeah, maybe.
Thank you. Thank you. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But I couldn't be happier. Anyone special in your life?
Not like that, but I've got some very dear friends. I'll give you all the gory details when we can talk in private. Yeah. I'm all the gory details.
Gods, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Finish your business in the city, then we'll arrange a proper catch-up, all right? Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, I might have something you can make use of in the shop.
What? Who tell? Crystalline lens. Dark vision. Is there something? You made it sound like there was a specific thing, but I see a lot of armor pieces that I just gave to Josh to sell to you.
Why do we have a teleporting cat?
I think that's the people in the town square who are just like
See you soon, Karlach.
summoning familiars or something. You want to see what's going on with the people by the fountain? If you're done with your business.
Yeah, I can.
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
I'm fucking with the very fabric of the universe just constantly because it's funny. Here, look, I'm generating AI art.
I'm so random.
You guys must be sorcerers. There's no way these are wizards.
Behold, the
Wizards can be
sacred
frivolous.
illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, Chop. You're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
All right, maybe. Performance fail. Yikes.
That's not often that happens.
It's not. No.
Look, Mama, look. It's so pretty.
Anyways,
Sorry. What is this girl's name? It's all consonants? Who the fuck? CH apostrophe KK apostrophe CH. What?
who
Chick.
are you looking at? There is a clusterfuck of citizens in that. I don't know what you're.
Color is like dark violet because it's
Whatever. Anyways, weird. Josh,
Yes.
can you quick save?
That doesn't sound good.
Sounds like
I have
we're
no
about
idea.
to
Just,
get up to
this
something.
thing standing outside the door just looks ominous. So I just want to. I don't want to piss it off by trying to walk in.
Hey, it's Arendin from the first camp. The mercenary guy.
But I would like to go in here and talk to storekeepers. I'm going to buy.
There we go.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican. Proprietor to browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the
no.
night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say feast your eyes.
So, on my end, which means it should be less expensive for you, Josh, it's 3,520.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't find anything. Who are you trying to get at inside? I found a night song. Turns out it was a relic, but not a relic, but an Asimar. What was after the night song, anyways?
Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring them back.
but I can make Lorroakan cough up. Especially if you found the relic.
I mean, this guy was always kind of a douche.
He was a bit of a douche. A lot of his
Just sad.
friends died in the running of it, but he was also a little bit of a dweeb to be like, yeah, just get this ancient relic that's been hiding underneath a temple for however many years. It'll be easy work.
I lean toward number one.
I suppose. I don't even know. I feel like if we tell him it's a person, he'll be like, well, then give her over.
Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Lorroakan should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Lorroakan and his precious Night's Home just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
Ooh. A level up.
Okay. I don't know what you did to get us a level, but I will take it.
We talk to people.
Wrapped up something.
Level 12!
I didn't level up.
Yeah, you've been behind the curve for some reason. I can't remember why.
Maybe
I need
because
193 XP.
maybe he was unconscious during a fight. I don't know if that excludes you from the XP, but... Oh, I get another rage charge. Okay, so I can now go 4 times. 4 hit points. Bestial Heart. I'm not going to do anything with that. And then we get a new feature, so I can get a... Oh no, it's a feat. I guess strength doesn't really matter if I'm wearing the gauntlets of strength. So we should do something else. Constantly have to use a significant S. Oh boy. You want me to wait until later to do this? Because I'm going to have to look through the feats list to decide on what I want to take.
I'm gonna have to pick it at some point anyway. I'm just like seeing what this guy's got for sale.
You're going through the automated help desk.
Yes. No, there's a hat in here that gives +2 charisma.
Mm-hmm. Spells ignore, no. Great Weapon Master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. I haven't already used my bonus action jumping or raging, yeah. Under efficiency with and damage at the cost of
What is the item you would like, Jace?
Is at the bottom like soul wraps, something like that?
Vest of Soul Rejuvenation.
Yeah, it should be 3,520.
It is 2720 for me.
That's a decent disc. That's almost 1,000 discount. Yay.
It's the charisma plus our probably the newspaper discount.
I do need a little bit more gold. Who else has got some gold in their stash?
I gave you everything I had, unless there's something else in my stuff at home.
I have some, but I need to finish leveling up. I need to check something.
I've got a bunch of stuff still in my stash in camp that I could go like grab to sell as well.
I've got nothing. All you guys have it all.
Alright, so yeah, let me run to my stash again and grab more stuff to sell. So in the meantime, Jace, I'm gonna send you my gold so it's not weighing me down so I can bring back more stuff.
Your movement speed increased and difficult terrain doesn't sell you when you dash. You move after making a melee attack. You don't provoke. Oh. How much does my speed increase by, though? You don't even tell me that. You just say it increases, but not by how many meters. Attacking with glaives, halberds, quarterstaffs, or spears. Bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. Gain proficiency in that abilities. Of death. An enemy with melee attacks ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against the enemy target. Ally must not. Advantage over the attacks and when this. Master skilled. And toughness. Either Great Weapon Master or probably just or Mage Slayer or the ability give myself an extra dex and an extra con. And that would actually increase my dex, my AC by another 2. Plus give me more health. Mage Slayer would be good for all the mages that we're fighting, but have to be in range of them. Great Weapon Master, I could dish out more damage if I can hit them. They'd have to be like, you know what? We'll do that. Health and more dexterity? Sure.
Okay, Jace, send me the money back. Lots.
$161 HP. Hell yeah. And my AC is now 19. While wearing no armor. Fuck yeah.
Where are you getting the extra AC from?
So I get my AC from both my Constitution and my Dex. As a barbarian,
If that's what.
one of the barbarian feats is that if you don't wear armor, you add your con to your AC.
Oh look, I'm all dressed out in swag now.
Did you get the?
Yeah, he got his thingy.
What was it?
It is the Vest of Soul Rejuvenation, very rare clothing, +2 armor class, Defier's Rejuvenation. Whenever the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. Greater Kushigo counter, the wearer can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike against any attacker that misses. And it's part of the set of my hat and gloves, so I am a fully put together outfit.
I see.
Too bad there is not a set bonus.
Listen.
Clank, what are you?
And now I am a level 2 Trickster Rogue? Is that what I am? No, level 3.
What's what we should-
I just
Whatever
can't remember
magic
what the name
powers
of the
armor is beyond your
thief.
knowledge.
Thief, not trickster. So I have an extra bonus action to hit people.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, la-dee dibbity dibbles. Look at you.
Like I had when I was doing my solo stuff. Asterion was a rogue, and it was doing like an absurd amount of running and jumping and hiding and attacks and stuff like that because of all the bonus actions and shit you get.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Selling some junk to clear up my inventory.
Do any of that. This then. One of the things I need to suss out and try and fix at some point. I don't know if it's capable in my rig or not, but I'm noticing that anytime I like move the camera in game, like if there's something happening in game where there's movement, my face cam gets all blurry, and then like if everything stops, everything's fine. But I haven't been able to figure out a setting or anything like that to resolve said issue.
Okay, do we want to say Night Song and go talk to Spooter here, bud?
Welcome back to Sorceress Thunders.
Sure.
How can I help you? The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song?
Yes.
I suppose so.
Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day.
Your new hat is hatting.
I'm pretty fancy.
Fruit. I don't know if any of these customers are worth talking to, or
This lady back here looks
Tonemonger?
like she's got a quest marker.
Wait, where?
Yeah, this is part of Gale's quest. Bookseller back here.
Okay, yes, okay.
Literature department. Can I help you?
Reading it like a library, okay. I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject? Are you whispering? I'm interested in any specifically rare tomes you might have. What do you have on offer?
These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Are they sentient? Is that true, books? Are you sensitive?
No.
Are you sentimental? I mean, what?
Trying to find out about Okay.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea, but they all sound interesting. This is silly
that first one
would
is of
be
This is the top
Fae?
one.
Curriculum of Strategy. Is the Curriculum of Strategy one of those books that you read and then gives you a stat improvement?
Yeah, the Annals of Karsus are it's the one we're most after.
Karsus is anal? What?
The Red Knight, I trust. Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare.
Okay. Can I buy one of these rare tomes? What? Yes. I guess that's kind of the... Do I rent them? Do I buy them? What's going on?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. I'm happy to describe the wonders that lie between their covers, but I'm afraid purchasing them is simply out of the question.
Okay.
So I need to steal it.
I see. Unless you want a very nasty paper cut, you're going to tell me how to get into that vault. I came all this way for the Netherese, from Neverwinter to admire your collection. Couldn't I just peek in the vault? Just a little tiny.
Just a little bit, a lot.
Please, I've come such a long way. Can't you tell by my hat?
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Well, trade with her and see what the fuck she's got, because we're gonna break in there anyways.
Some scrolls and some books. Some expensive ass scrolls. I'm gonna pass, lady. Jesus.
Casually resurrecting corpses here, my guy?
Apologies.
Sounds about right.
I'm with a customer at the moment.
Wait.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
I'm not sure, ma'am. I couldn't tell you whether or not that zombie looks fresh, whether or not that's a good thing when it comes to necromancy. Someone's just got a conjured spider just wandering around. It's rather unnerving. empty display cases.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly. For the first time since you've had your infernal heat, you've met something even hotter than you.
Like looking in the mirror. Want a hug? Where'd you come from, big boy?
The elemental's blank visage stares back. You sense an unfathomable depth behind the shifting crevices of its face. A pleasant heat passes through you.
Oh, well, I'm glad that we could bond.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Oh, God. I do enjoy all the little mini conversations and customer interactions that they have. Like, what would an actual, like, legitimate magic shop be like? Would it be professionals or just, like, a whole bunch of hobbyists that are, like, have no idea what they're doing? Are we finished on the main floor?
Are we about to go up, and away?
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs.
Wow.
If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
What? We've got multicolored. Oh, and there's plaques. Alright, well, plaques are.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Nope. Can I not read that one? Okay.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to
Don't
become
die, I get your stuff.
irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Nope.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
That would be the correct one. Do we want to do the portals first or break into one of these offices?
I know which one Josh would choose.
Oh, look at you. We're saving, and nobody can see me because what I'm doing, so it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. The animated armor that doesn't have eyes definitely can't see. Don't you worry about a thing. Note from Vompter. Okay. Office notes.
I've got this. Invisible me.
Definitely very sneaky. There's a class book you can interact with on the shelf there.
Don't tell.
Yeah. Well, there's another portal in here, guys.
Wow, more portals!
So, you guys probably want to come through, I guess.
I don't know why you guys are so excited about a portal that could potentially just lead us to death.
Ah, that's every portal.
We're helping my husband.
You closed the door, and I'm not sure if we open it. If
You,
it's
well,
going to
well,
cause an issue.
stealth. Okay,
You'll be
I'll
fine.
open it from my side. That's just making it easier for us to. Okay, you didn't stealth at all. You just walked through, sir.
There was no eyesight up there. It's fine.
No one told us what to do.
Area.
Stealth.
We're not the thieves. If you don't provide instructions, we're just gonna walk into places.
He did say stealth and he would open the door for you.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Thank you for correcting me. Well, sucks to be you.
I don't know what's. Wait, did you? Oh, Josh? Did you go through already?
I can come back through. Give me 1 sec. Let me come back. Alright, let me hit you with guidance. There you go.
Hit me with what?
Guidance.
Nope.
Valiant.
Why do I need guidance? Why am I outside the door again?
Well, now the animated armor is staring at the door, so we probably need to, if we want to still sneak this way.
You can come in now, Patrick.
But make sure everyone's stealth before making their way across the threshold. All right, we're fighting things now, apparently.
What happened?
Yeah, we'll just do a load real quick.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Did your dog trigger it?
May have.
I may have to despawn him if that's the case.
So it looked like he spun around, and I saw like the vision cone hit the pupper.
I don't think you're gonna be a stealth in the middle of everybody. Oh, all right, desync. Jesus, you just like jumped halfway across the hallway. All right, into the vault. Sorcerer's Vault. Twisted Scroll, what do we got? Madame, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. The scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been long held by lore within my family that we are descendant of the La Erel Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother, Haverfoss, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Gridell. Hopefully yours, Amber Lehman.
I failed the perception check if somebody wants to step over here.
Sure, let me wander over.
That's curious.
See a button. Is this what you were receiving?
I guess that's what I failed.
Oh my god. Sent that to you. Some snazzy potions in here. Scroll of Fire Shield. Ooh. Sent that to Magic.
Whoosh.
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 Scroll of fly. I assume that oak door probably is not the way to go right now. What have you done?
I don't know. I was just picking chest.
Marching.
You can't see me.
Oh.
There's also an oak door back there, but we'll continue this way.
Yeah, there's oak doors on both sides, it looks like. Didn't realize you could
I don't know why y'all are still sneaking.
You never know, man.
He's
There could be,
technically
like-
breaking and entering, you know. Also, the floor is invisible dust. The Red Knight stratagem. Ooh. Gilded chests.
Yoink.
It's good to have gold again. Jelly slime. Oh, those are all chemical, and you can grab those. Should I investigate the book? It looks very safe.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Divide and conquer the Red Knight. What is this? You've received Scroll of Artistry of War 48 to 108 force damage? Jesus!
Pretty nice. We'll save
Nope.
that for the big brain.
Fucking okay then.
Summon the
Jeez.
apparition of 6 master strategies. Each apparition strikes a target of your choice, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on hit. So it's like magic missile, but fucking jacked as shit.
Well, I looked at it and got some stuff, so if you want to take it, I guess you can.
Before a
There
time,
was-
as an exarch of the Tempest, the goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was elevated by Tempest to her current status. The pages contained of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. But I don't think I can. I mean, I probably could take it to sell it, but that's depends on how hard up we are for cash.
In the old Dragon magazine for D&D 3.5, there was actually a prestige class for casters that was explicitly magic missile focused.
Mm.
And I've always
I'd be
wanted-
down.
I've always wanted. I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up. I'm sure I can find it on the internet. But it was all about enhancing your magic missile spell, and I just always liked that.
I feel like it would be effective, but perhaps boring to play after a while. Unless there was like utility things you could attach to the
Talk
magic
to
missile.
warlocks about their one spell that they use all the time.
Yes, but at least there's some utility within it. Like you can make it do other stuff other than damage. Eldritch Blast!
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Roll of Ultilux Freezing Sphere. And that to, I'm sure the master of the tower will be fine with us rummaging around.
Be cautious.
Nope.
Place is trapped.
Those things?
Okay,
Is that what you're concerned about?
A little bit.
All those things?
So one thing is that other than the first level, it's a 5-level prestige class. For level
These
2 through
names are all
5, you
famous wizards.
increase
Annals will
your
be
effective
behind
level for how many
Carsus's door.
spells you can cast. So it's very minor, other than losing other benefits of the base class.
I'd just like to point out that somehow I succeeded in an Arcana check that Josh failed. I literally walked into this
busy.
room, went, oh yeah, there's all the pressure plate traps and magic stuffs. Also, I know this arcane history. And the thief was like, what?
You spend a lot of time in the Hells.
That does not necessarily mean that I know about the lineage of Elminster, Silverhand, and Karsus.
You may have heard something fucking talking down there.
Isn't Elminster the guy who came to visit us and talk to Gale?
Maybe.
Yes.
Well, since we know we have to go to Karsus, do we want to save that for last and do the other two?
So the Karsus door is impossible to lockpick, and so is Elminster's.
What?
But
You tried just interacting with it normally?
I think I actually have a key.
Damn. Huh. Well, there's a lever. And I guess there's the one door that is not locked.
Patrick, may I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
I would advise not idling on the dust.
A trap. Time to dance.
Completely up to you, though, Tempest. Or no, you're not a Tempest Mage anymore.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like, I have no idea if anything would happen, but it gives me vibes of them triggering something and then that dust just disappearing and you falling to your death.
I mean, we're currently in a separate area, so the odds of your dust disappearing is unlikely. I would say that everyone so far has failed the perception check on the one trap, and I suspect very much that it is right there. So don't step right there. There's just, yeah. It was a, no. Okay. Well. You did the one thing I told you not to do, but I guess now,
Well,
potentially.
come over here and disarm it then, goddammit.
I was working on it.
Alright.
What do we think would have done?
Evocation, illusion.
Maybe the gas trap? I'm not sure. Abjuration, transmutation, and evocation. I know nothing about the silver hands, so I don't know. Alright,
Wow, real
evolution or evocation it is. Oh good, gargoyle head traps. I revealed a lever though. Maybe it'll just disarm everything? I disarmed it. Apparently there was a pressure plate upon entry that I did not realize. Gate, wish, invulnerability, Foresight. Wait, like, I know these are all spells, but could we learn these spells? It's like Wish or Foresight's pretty crazy. I forget what Gate does, though.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to learn Wish.
Unless there was a scroll,
Definitely
yeah,
not.
I don't think we can actually get to a high enough level to actually have the spell slot for it. Is this like a 9th level spell, and you only get those at like...
This is level 4.
I pulled that to disarm the traps because they started spitting at us.
I'm going to click on Wish, see what happens. Oh.
Alright, well. You are not a perceptive motherfucker.
It's because I have a disadvantage because of the Haggai. Also,
I missed one, but I found 2, so... Oh! You found that one, huh?
glad-
You found the third one?
I'm glad I was walking at the time.
Yeah, you lucked out to not get hit by those. Oh, that's funny. To Elminster? Interesting. What's it say?
Didn't say anything to me.
I think it's been bugging out a little bit, some of these things. Come on. Game? What's it say?
Yeah, see a whole lot of nothing.
I was doing this earlier as well. Okay, hold on. Wait. Already in use?
What? Well, this is a switch over here. Let's throw the lever. Dang it.
If only I knew what the purpose of this lever was. Perhaps this placard could tell me something about it.
Not today, apparently.
I don't know what's going on with this, but okay.
No, there's a light on.
There is a light on. So I guess maybe we just have to find the levers to activate something.
Oh, well, I got teleport to... Where the fuck am I? Oh, wait, nope. The lever seems to...
Did it unlock
highlighted the door over here.
Elminster's door?
What do we have here?
And it's open.
So that was evocation that we went through, I guess, right? I tried a different door from it.
Now there's a door over here for Elminster's vault. So you take the door or whatever that I took.
Oh, okay.
The
So
one
if
door
I go
that's
through
still there.
evocation, you went through Foresight.
On it.
Ah. So it did open.
Toast, toast. Let's turn down the fire.
Elminster's vault. Interesting.
It seems terrifying.
The Tharkia Codex.
Open up.
Pyro Quickness Hat. Fiery Return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action this round.
That doesn't sound like fun.
I guess it doesn't say how much damage you actually take, or if it's just whatever the damage of the actual spell is, but...
Ho, 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 ho. Just enough.
What's this? Tharkia's Withering. Condition. Your constitution score is reduced by 5 while cursed by Tharkia's Codex Warped Arcana.
Cool, I'm cursed. Nice.
Should be, second nature to you at this point.
Oh, my hit points. Rip.
Oh wow, yikes. It didn't say anything when you clicked on the book. You just got the debuff.
Yep, I read the book, and it was talking about the necromancy if they want to read it. But I don't know if you really want to read it, because,
You just clicked on it
Yeah.
and suddenly you had a status effect, so it didn't really tell me anything about, your stuff. Okay, I guess we have to continue somewhere in the Silverhand to try and find a way to unlock Karsus.
seems to be the case. Okay, so...
Does anyone have Greater Restoration or Dispel Curse? For poor Josh.
I can dispel things. Here, just stand very still.
I don't want you to kill me.
Do I have a scroll of Dispel Curse by chance? I don't think that I do. If only we had a cleric.
No.
I have a scroll of bestow curse. I don't think that's gonna help.
I have a scroll of remove curse.
And then I'll re-bestow one upon you.
Haha! Hit points. I'm glad you're back. All right. I'm going to go in eeny, meeny, miny, illusion.
All right.
Well, that's not it.
All right, it's not illusion. Good to know. I guess we could do abjuration next. Okay, I stepped on a thing. There's a pressure plate where I'm standing.
Uh-huh. Give me a second.
It's probably the lever on the wall. There we go. Perfect.
This'll be fun.
Okay, so in here we have demons, wild,
Time to dance.
shadow, and silver.
Let's go in silver.
Okay. Yeah, that seemed appropriate. To Karsus. Or failed perception checks. Found that this time.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Maybe the placard literally is just what it says when you hover over it. It's just actually to Karsus, not like a message, but like the lever to open the door to Karsus.
Seems to be the case.
Yeah.
What up?
Alright. So Karsus is open. Let me see here. What else do we got? We got demons, wild, and shadow.
Oh, well, Shadow teleports me back to them.
Alright, I'll go to wild then.
Sure.
Wild also teleports me back. What was the only one we hadn't tried yet in silver?
Transmutation?
Yes. Alright, well. Because we haven't found whatever is in the book that would be in Silverhands, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so hold on. If we go back into abjuration, the only one that wasn't tried yet was demon.
All right.
Nope.
Well, while you portal hop for a second, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay, so it's not either of those. There should be one more book around here or something. An evocation. Duration trust. I think I'm getting turned around. Okay, so vulnerability maybe? Hmm. Nope. Vulnerability, foresight, gate.
Any luck?
Nothing else in Silverhands, no. There was 4 books that they mentioned were in here. We found 2 so far. Unless there's 2
And
in the Karsus vault.
Yeah, there's going to be a third in Karsus, definitely. As far as another one, blah, 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 blah.
Time for a soft
I don't know. But I suppose we can investigate Karsus's vault.
Yep. All right, guys. I guess we're ready to go over to Cursus.
So how do?
Which way do we go?
Yeah, how do I get back?
Hang on, let me.
Probably just hit a couple of different doors. You'll end up back here.
Yeah, it seems like they all cycle you back.
Like, unless you stumble across the 3rd book we're looking for, they'll probably just end you up back here. Karsus's vault. Arrows for you.
Scroll of Dethrone. What is this?
Dethrone. Bowbreaker. This weapon ignores bludgeoning resistance. Oh. Scroll of Dethrone. 30 to 80 necrotic damage. Damn. Is that from... Oh, that's from the Annals of Karsus.
Yeah, should I like pick this book up because I'm pretty sure Gale's gonna want this one?
Sure.
Nice. Huh. A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Mayhaps he would. Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. Ooh. Lay that to Patrick. Scroll of Flaming Sphere.
I have that spell. I can only cast it once per day, but I got it.
Well, now you've got a
Hey,
scroll.
I
for it,
leveled
too.
up.
You did.
Give me a second. Ah, about time.
Yeah, we did a lot for you to only just now finally get the XP for it. Scroll of Circle of Death. Sure.
Okay, but that pyro quickness hat is awesome if you give yourself like fire resistance or immunity as like a fire mage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like just constantly put out, and then I believe like moving like flaming spheres and shit like that as a bonus action or some shit. Like I'm sure you can find a use for that bonus action.
Yeah. I wasn't I hadn't considered that this flaming sphere would be something like that. And I think if the sphere ends close to you or something like that, you might still take... Well, but you still have to cast a spell. Sure.
Or even the extra maneuverability as a caster. Like,
I mean, you could still do something like, oh, I want a dimension door now. And that's a bonus action spell, so yeet. A gold chalice? I think. There's a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. Now, how regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously, and passed around from collector to curio hall for a better part of a millennium. Only now that I am free, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I finally leave this final warning as testimony.
All right. Quick question. If you guys hit tab to bring up the inventories, do you see any items listed?
Yeah.
Like, just in my inventory in general, yeah.
Yeah, because mine's saying no items found. For everybody.
I see all of our inventories, yes.
Okay, at least there's that. I don't know what's going on.
Are you feeling okay? Did touching that cursed book do anything to you?
It may have. Do I need to go back to camp and talk to Gale now so he can get it out of my inventory?
You know what? That might be a good idea before we go... Before you leave, in case there's some kind of, like, contraband detected.
You know, we're gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna go to camp and see if I can't teleport to camp.
Not in here.
However, we can long rest.
If we want to do, yes.
How do we long rest inside this place?
I don't know, but you go to camp for long resting, which so I can go to camp via long resting, but I can't just teleport to camp.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I got some spell slots that could get used refilling.
Ditto.
Let me see here. Is there anything that we are...
I don't think there's anything else in here. All right, I'm gonna click on
Featherfall. I don't. Infernal Fury. I'd lose my Colossus potion, but I think that's it.
It could be worse.
Do we all need to go
Can I
back?
fast travel right now?
Fast
Okay, so nope, can't do anything in here apparently. It will not allow me to click on that, even though it has it available to click on.
And that still leaves one book missing. But whatever combination of doors I've tried has not yet yielded me any results.
Yeah, I don't know if I tried to track them all down to my last playthrough.
Jump up to the second story. I mean, there's still that other office as well, so maybe there's another section of the vault.
Let me at it.
May have.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
All right, well.
Steady.
Right. Remember, bend the knees when you come out.
Be prepared. We may need to reload depending on how this goes.
Alright, gonna open the door. And I'm gonna step out. Alright, everything's alright. We're all okay. Alright.
What broke? Oh, you just
Okay,
someone
so-
closed the door. I was like,
Alright, can somebody talk to that
Yeah,
metal guy who's looking at me and see if we can pull him? Yeah.
hey, what's up? I guess I'll just keep talking to him because I can't really hold a conversation with him.
Yeah, just stand there for a second. It's gonna be fine. Oops,
Nope.
fuck.
I kept spamming talk with him and eventually he turned around.
Yeah, it's because I accidentally like double clicked and clicked on the door after I lock picked it. So
Oh, I see. Sir. I'm just gonna wait and see if this guy turns around again by his own volition or not.
Okay. All right. Just gonna shut this door for a second because this just looks like a single room. Oh. Fuck. Sorry, Jace. Hang on.
You're good. No, shut the fucking door if it's just a single room.
All right. What do we got in here? A path to Karsus.
All right. Anything? Wizard's Notes, Lorican's Editor's Edition. Editor's Edition. This book appears to be a bespoke edition, not mass-printed like others in the series. A note is affixed to the front page. Dear Sir, though I appreciate your attempts to contribute to our popular series, I'm afraid we are not accepting reader submissions at this time. Furthermore, I would recommend our fact-checker, Hope Candor, for your... Candor? Candor. For your personal employ, should you wish to attempt to publish this volume under a different name elsewhere. Regards, Embra Coil.
Doesn't seem to be shit in here.
Just looks like it's... Not seeing any, like, hold on. Are there any individual books to pull on this time? No. The Path to Karsus didn't have anything of interest on it.
Kind of tells you to go through aberrations, it seems like.
I see. Well, yeah, no perception checks anywhere, and
Nothing fancy, nothing special. Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
nothing to see here. I'm just a very large flaming woman.
Super sneaky. 100%.
Gotta close the door behind us. Okay, do we want to go to Gale before we walk up to the mage with his secret book?
Yeah, I'm teleporting to camp. I'm gonna go talk to him. I gotta go find him wherever the hell he's at in here.
Sir.
Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, baby, I got news.
I got gossip?
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Sure, here you go.
Gale approves.
Of course he does.
I mean,
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
Designs for self-destruction, more like. Didn't this crown kill Karsus? Godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous. A design you could follow? And I'm pretty sure he died putting it on, no?
I mean, I'm also kind of curious about number 3.
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
To what end? We already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse? You think what happens? You think what happens if you fail? The crown's caused chaos. We should be seeking a way to destroy it, not making it. Yeah, to what end?
To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. We must discuss this further, but quietly, privately. Find me later, and I will show you something truly divine. I will show you what a crown like this could mean for both of us.
Until tonight, then. Can't you just tell me now? The crown is an abomination, Gale. I don't need a private conversation to understand that. Blasphemy! Oh, sure, all right.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
I feel like there's a whole lot of...
Oh, hey, Elminster! How you doing?
Wait, Elminster just showed up. God damn.
He's literally just fucking blinked in.
We're not doing anything. Nothing at all.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Bulderian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of Emporium's sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
He's like, I already know.
I already know you've been in the vault and you've taken his stuff. No one saw us, though. You have no proof. We found the Annals of Karsus. It proved an enlightening read. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. Oh, nothing in particular. Some charms here, some potions there. You know how Karsus made his crown, and Gale is going to reforge it.
Straight up.
We gotta be bitch.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against.
I could have told you, but...
Pestilent crown. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. You really think Mystra will be willing to hear Gale out? Mistra's done Gale enough harm. We don't owe her anything. Sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on that crowd. Oh boy. So there's like a whole storyline where you just like usurp Mystra and just Flip the gods, the bird. Interesting.
Well, yeah, there's a possibility that Gale could become a god himself with the crown.
That's pretty crazy.
That's my husband. Let's go.
That's my man.
Don't help him. Don't give him. Don't enable him.
I mean, listen, we're kind of a little bit of like a shit show plot line right now anyways, with the way things are tangled. Gale's the only like companion character who we've made any real progress with.
Because he
I got
couldn't
shot.
get enough of that Eola's dick.
Yeah, I got shot down by everybody else. Gale like picked me up after I was beaten down.
That's a funny way of saying he has no standards.
Hey.
And he's just using you.
Alright.
And not for that dick.
Don't listen to them, Josh. He saw your real worth. What do you want here, Josh?
I kind of say stay silent and let Gale make the choice.
You know what? Silence is a valid answer.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster, and the future is, well, still to be decided. By me, not by Mistra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature or mine to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
You know, Elminster's pretty cool.
When he wants to be.
Yeah, when he's not play acting as the old man feebly walking through the woods. It looks like Gale wants to talk to you again.
Yep, sure does. What's up, honey?
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say? She's scared of you. You're one step closer to being able to challenge her. How could she possibly know we read a book? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about? Are you sure you want to go to her? She might want to punish you.
I might like that.
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we head to the Stormshore Tabernacle. Why bother? It's obvious she's just annoyed you read the book. Not yet, but soon. Are we even able to do this?
I mean,
The Stormshore Tabernacle's on the south side of town.
I meant more like character-wise. Like, does he have to be in the party to go there, or will he just go there if we say yes?
I have no
I
idea.
suppose we can always take it and find out.
Okay.
You can always just kick Josh out of the party and replace him with Gale.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
After you.
Yeah, he approves. Alright, well, that's That's the
Does
thing.
he approve enough to magically fuck you again?
It's still saying no items found for me, so I think I may need to save and then reload.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna auto save when we do a long rest anyway.
Okay, well then let's just go ahead and do a long rest then. Shabam.
Oh.
Why the fuck am I?
Because it's rest time. Although, that is a good... I don't remember us ever being, like, full
Fuck ass.
skivvies. It was
Well,
just
Gale
supposed to
was
be
fucked.
our... Well, maybe it's because of the hope thing, or, like, Mog said or whatever. It's a private conversation, I can't listen.
Maybe Gale just wants to see everybody in their underwear.
You need to unclick your private conversation.
There's nothing for me to click yet.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I think it was through.
Okay,
the hope thing.
now, okay, now you can tune in.
Alone are not enough. Permit me to show you. Please, close your eyes a moment.
Close your eyes. Just what am I agreeing to? No, Gale, I've indulged you enough.
Let's go.
Magical pegging.
Astra navigamus.
Everyone loves
Ever glimpse
magical
what you're about
peg.
to see. But don't be alarmed. I'm here with you. Now, open your eyes.
And it's just a dick pic.
Well, few mortals.
That's a huge dick right there. Look at him.
Just a few mortals have ever seen this.
It's one way to gas yourself up. You're
No, it's just
fucking
him.
nude in the fucking cuts.
It's him just holding down his hand at his crotch with the OK sign. Got
The
him.
outer planes.
You just lost the game.
This is where gods dwell.
They observe us from afar, where they make playthings of us. They will keep all of this from us. The power, the possibilities. They only want us to serve them, to pray to them, and ultimately to die for them. But what if we didn't need them? What if we wielded their power instead and helped ourselves in all the ways they refuse to? I could make that happen. I could make this illusion a reality, with you by my side.
Are you saying you want to ascend? Claim godhood? I don't need the stars, Gale. I have you. You'd defy Mystra as if we needed more enemies.
No, not like that. I don't want to join them, I want to better them. A god's powers paired with a mortal conscience, a mortal heart.
Definitely not your conscience, Jesus.
These threats to our existence, the gods could aid us if they wished, but instead they cower behind Io. So let us act ourselves. With the power of the crown, any foe would be rendered impotent, any obstacle would be dwarfed by our might. I used to believe Mistra's forgiveness was worth dying for. But I was wrong. You showed me just how much I have to live for. With you, I forget, my goddess. I love you. Tell me you feel the same way. Tell me you want what I want.
He only loves you because you're sitting in front of him naked.
I feel the same. Whatever you need of me, consider it done. I love you, but for the man that you are, not the god you pretend to be. I don't know what to say. This sounds dangerous. This is wrong, Gale. The power will corrupt you, even if you can seize it.
Well, he's your boyfriend, Josh.
This is your decision to make.
We got this.
Right now, I need nothing more than a kiss. Then we'll face what is to come, together. And claim the crown when the time comes.
fact that you're in your underwear is just.
Hooray, another magical pegging.
It was
I don't think it's-
diffusing.
I don't think it's pegging when both people have
stars to shame.
built in.
Let's sit here another while. I want to drink you in.
He's trying to be romantic, Patrick.
I'm sorry, Gale is such a fucking egotistical shit that nothing he says does anything for me.
I think there's some genuine romance in there. I don't understand. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing some interesting things here. In case our storyline with we'll want to talk. I don't know if we need to do that during the rest
Okay,
of
well, you could.
Gale is one of those dudes that you like have a one night stand with and then move on, you know?
There would be some fans who would beg to disagree, but I mean, every character has stands in this. I like how they've
Are you
done
gonna
all
let
that.
him know ahead of time it's a one night stand?
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno. What matters now is that Floric saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate.
Do you really think a dragon has been living under the gate this whole time? A big enough dragon could annihilate scores of cultists. We need Ansur's help. Ravenguard's dead, and he's still got you running errands. What a daddy's boy. We don't know that.
Ouch.
We don't know that.
Sorry, the daddy's boy line won me over.
Yeah, I figured.
And so did my father. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
All right. I mean, it's everything though. Okay, now you may resume your reload, or the finishing the sleep, I guess. Sleep time.
Sleep. Sleeping in fucking loafers.
All right. I'm no longer covered in blood. Oh, but Mazora's here.
Oh, goody. All right, where's she at? What's up, bitch? You're an asshole. Lying.
Something on your...
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Florix accused us in the lower city that, what in the hells did you tell her? Hello, Mizora. Should I say Lady Mizora? Blasted devil, if you're trying to get me killed, you almost succeeded. Oh, let's not get crazy. That's the Floric could ever.
So, you talked to Floric, the city's most loyal servant, positively outraged to hear how Will failed his father. Tell me, darling, how is she?
Dead.
Alive, no thanks to you. I convinced her to stand down. How dare you interfere? I'm not to blame for Ravenguard's death. We don't know this! As if you care. If this is the kind of entertainment... Is this the kind of entertainment you wanted?
be a cheeky devil indeed to make such diabolical merry. Glower all you want. I was merely laying the path to Will's success. With the Duke gone, someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of the dragon. His only son, perhaps.
I couldn't care either way if she stays or goes, but... And now Gale is also wanting to converse.
Fuck's sake.
Everyone's popping off tonight.
For today. Oh, no. Where was he at? There he is. Yes.
I hope the city doesn't seem too small and quaint to you. Now you've caught a glimpse of what lies above and beyond. I had hoped to have a word with you about that, in fact. Our little voyage to the stars.
A glimpse of eternity. I've thought of nothing else since. Don't tell me you're having regrets. Not just now, Gale. There's something else I want to speak to you about.
What I proposed to you was something bolder than most mortals ever have to contend with. And yet, your resolve was firm. I wanted to see
Yeah, it
how you
was.
felt on Terra Prima. Did our dream survive the waking from it?
I said I'd
I
support
woke
you.
up with a throbbing erection.
And I meant it. Are you questioning my feeling or your own? Perhaps I was caught up in the moment.
Then my sore arms thank you. I can finally stop pinching myself. I can't tell you how glad I am not to face such an undertaking alone. We will succeed where Carsus failed, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, he was just the
Standing
god wizard
side
emperor.
by side, even against such intimidating odds. How could we not? Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
I'd like you to meet me at Mistress Shrine. We should hear what she has to say. I want to speak about us for a moment. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story. I've been given a rare gift, an astral touch tadpole with the power to grant you a new martial illithid form. Why does Elminster have such faith in you? Do you regret not using the orb when you had the chance? What do you have? What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment.
Why not
either way.
both?
You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
13 centuries? Longer than archdruids live. What the fuck?
Elminster's the chosen of Mystra.
Oh, he's like... Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was like
he's
an avatar.
He's the emanator of
He
the
is
weave.
a big mage of Forgotten Realms.
Big special fancy pants.
You know, besides, her fuck doll here.
Did you
I mean,
tell
potato, potato.
Gale to meet us at the shrine? Is that what happened?
But I don't think so.
Because
Check
he
that
just walked
out.
away. He's just gone.
All right. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Yeah, I guess we're heading there. So.
All right. You want to do your save and reload now that we've completed our conversing?
anyways.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so head over to the tabernacle.
Weren't you going to reload your game to resolve your no
Oh, yeah,
inventory
that's
issue
right.
that you were having?
Yeah, I forgot that was an issue. All right, BRB. Load. Load.
Anyone got anything fun happening this weekend?
Going to the bar tomorrow night and Pathfinder on Sunday.
Oh.
Work.
Sitting here living through the pain that is my eye surgery recovery.
I'm sorry, but as long as it's healing.
It's healing. It's just. Oh.
It's just no bueno to sit through.
Is it one of those things where they're like, rest your eyes often, or do they actually want you to like use them?
I mean, if you really wanted to go about it, you could just put a patch over your eye and wait till it finished healing. But you're still going to have days where it's hurt, it's irritated, it's burning, it's whatever it's doing that day. And it can take a couple weeks for it to all finally heal up and go away, regardless of whether you're using it or not.
Roll.
Checking the vendors real quick.
And for example, today my eye was irritated in a way that just made me super light sensitive all day.
Are you feeling
Hanging out in my room.
Are you feeling with the computer?
I mean, right now with over-the-counter meds, it's okay. During the day, it was kind of fine, but as the evening has gone on and the light outside has dimmed, I'm wearing sunglasses to play on the computer, even with the contrast and brightness turned down on my monitors. Yeah.
All right. Well, keep us posted. Don't want to exacerbate your eye strain at all.
It is what it is. I can't, whether I'm sitting here doing nothing and staring at a wall or staring at a computer screen, it's all the same right now. Better to keep myself busy and try to keep my mind off it as much as possible.
I don't understand why I can't seem to read signs and plaques today.
I also can't.
Unless it's just what it says when it hovers over, but usually if you can interact with it, there's a little note from the narrator. Bone Cloak Apothecary. Yeah, there might be some more potions for, or ingredients for a potion. Are you, finished with your vendoring?
Yep, heading over to the table nickel, I think.
Well, I thought, do we not want to talk to the wizard? We were like all the way to his portal.
Well, I don't know. Which one of you guys wanted to run this Mr. thing down, or go talk to Fancy Schmancy Pants? I'll put it to a group vote.
Fancy boy.
All right, Fancy boy, we go.
All right. Just figured since we're already in this part of the city and all. By all means, you first, Mr. Fancy Hat.
I dyed it purple.
I do wonder what would happen if we ended up in the other areas. Like actual being attacked by monsters or something.
We're just gonna get dropped into the elemental plane of fire.
That is what I wonder. This?
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go.
He's so happy to be gone.
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for. What do you want with her? You must be the wizard Lorcan. Yeah, what do you want with her?
Huh. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell?
It's none of your business, I have. You speak as though you've seen the Night Song yourself.
Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time.
Be careful what you wish for, she'll eat you alive. Why do you want her so badly? I know there is... I know where she is. I might even be willing to tell you. Rogue deception. She's been buried, ended, taken down, offed. She's dead. I've seen her. She was trapped in Ketheric Thorm by Ketheric Thorm. I left her there. Get out of my face now. I know nothing. I swear it. What do you want, dude? It's a person.
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful.
That's an interesting dildo.
Isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
Oh, so
Literally what Ketheric was doing.
Yeah.
I'll tell her to come here, just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. I know where she is. I might even be willing to tell you. She's bird dead, yada yada. I'll consider your request. It's just like a gold reward, I'm guessing, for the contract. Binding the Night Song forever. How unoriginal. Now, need I recite the tale of Ketheric Thorm?
Never. I didn't see that it kept going. I like that one better.
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
There's more to divinity than lifespan. Ensnaring an immortal won't make you a god. Equalizing man and god, quite the lofty ambition. I've always dreamt of immortality. Your plan is quite clever. How? We don't even know. Is he going to... Oh, it's the whole, like... It's just Kethric's
literally
thing.
the Ketheric Thorn,
Yeah.
just a slightly different, like, means. Like, he's gonna put her in a seal and suck her immortality.
Doesn't necessarily make him a god, though.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
well, I feel like we're on less of a hostile ground. But even so, we did literally rescue her for a fight.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
Let's go talk to Nightsong, bring her here, and beat the shit out of him.
Let's see what we can steal from him first.
Yeah.
I mean, happy with that too. I'm just saying, ultimately, I want to be like, hey, Nightsong, this prick wants to enslave you again. Want us to punch him in the face?
I mean, we might have to fight her a little bit because she'll probably use the wand on her.
And take his lunch money?
Use the wand on her.
She's had bigger.
Pretty sure she's more interested in the taco.
Like I said, she's had bigger.
Alright, well now we're actually getting into the pecking territory. Okay, whoa. What the fuck? This is how tall his goddamn tower is? Jesus!
He does like them big.
If you guys go out onto the balcony, it is quite the view out there. It's pretty high up.
Can we jump?
I didn't see a path, unfortunately, for jumping.
Path interrupted. Oh.
I feel like a rosé in a tea-shop.
There's a weave button?
A weave? What?
There's something down here. I think there's something under us.
Well, let me see if there's a way to get down.
Oh, there is. Can you do a save, Josh, just in case?
Earth? Oh, I can jump down there.
Fucking camera.
Sir, I don't remember you having all these fucking Myrmidons before. You've got a throne literally made out of books.
Warren, I need you to stop for a second. I need you to look at the spelling of that word and sound it out very slowly for me.
Maiden?
They're the same things as the big Naga in WoW. Try again.
Myrmidon? Myrmidon?
Myrmidian.
Oh, that's not how I would have pronounced it, but yeah. He was missing the M first. He was just going Miradon, like the
Yeah,
like the
you're missing
M
letters.
consonant.
Missing whole fucking letters.
And it is Myrmidon, not Meridian.
Right, well, I'm gonna jump down to the low ground.
Can't get here. How'd you get in there if I can't get in here?
There's some floating furniture that I was able to jump down in the middle.
Invisible me.
And yeah, I know the technical term is Myrmidon, but sometimes you'll see games like, even in WoW, they'll spell it Myrmidian. They'll have an extra I in there. It's
Well,
weird.
Myrmidon sounds very aquatic, and it's a little bit weird when there's like fire and earth. Myrmidons.
Well, Myrmidon is meant to be a follower subordinate. It's not meant to be like mermaid or merman.
Okay.
Spelled M-Y-R, not M-E-R.
Time for a soft
So there's a lot of weave buttons, huh?
I don't know what they do.
I have a suspicion because there are two very fancy things down there. I think one of them is something that Patrick wants. Because I remember reading about this place vaguely. Oh shit!
Where'd he go?
I clicked the weed button and the fucking tower fired 2 fireballs towards the city.
What?
It like shot 2 flaming bolts down into the. I was like, holy fuck!
Well, Jace, I don't think you should have done that.
Well, now I'm
Yep.
curious. What's 2 more? Oh, I just saw 0 damage pop up in the distance.
Oh shit. I'm sure that won't come to. Oh, wait, there's a little thing I didn't see before. It says artillery.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just doing what you guys normally do.
You know what? Everyone gets one.
I'm gonna go push more buttons.
It's crazy.
This one says vaults, but it's labeled stealing.
Below.
So this one says below. This one says cleanup. And then vaults. And one says
Yeah.
security.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Interesting. So we could probably make.
Before we do anything permanent, we might want to save. You're like more permanent than shooting our freaking artillery into the city.
Yeah, you know. I'm sure no one's gonna be like, why the fuck is the wizard attacking us?
It's Tuesday.
One of his armored suits must have shot the servant in the eye again. Alright, well, the least harmful ones appear to be below and clean. Clean up.
Maybe we should hit the one that says below.
It'll probably give us access to the area below. Maybe it turns off the walkway or something. Click. Oh, I teleported down here.
That might be worth a look.
I failed an Arcana check and succeeded a Perception check. And there's a key in that case over there, but...
Oh boy! I also failed the Arcana check. Ooh.
Are these things? They've got 2 levers. One's got a robe behind it, and the other one's got a staff and a couple of display cases, but I don't know. That felt necrotic in nature.
A little bit.
Gonna be okay, bud.
It didn't seem to be permanent.
It's damaging, but no. You're not going to retrieve the key? High security vault N1 key?
That is apparently for somewhere else.
Well.
So I'm gonna flick these levers, and I'm guessing Patrick
What
wants a
levers?
staff. There's one for a staff and one for some sort of clothing.
Are you down there? I only see him.
Yeah, we're down here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still up top because I didn't know how much you would actually need me for
So
anything.
I highly advise you save because I don't know if you have the check for those flicks. we might want to bring. Well, I don't know. He might be a sorcerer who doesn't know what Arcana is.
Well, I mean, Patrick could hopscotch his way down the furniture. And
do you have Arcana, either of you?
I failed my Arcana earlier.
I failed it as
upon
well.
Looking at the barrier.
Well, you can certainly try flipping those.
I have a +1 to Arcana check.
Oh god, we're all so bad at Arcana.
+1?
Magic, yay!
I'm not proficient in Arcana.
I told you. I fucking told you guys.
All right, well, I have saved.
So
I'm going
good
to
at
flick a lever.
Not that kind of sorcerer. Okay, you flicked it. What happened?
No, I was waiting on Patrick to get down here.
I mean, Patrick isn't gonna be able to do anything.
Okay, well,
You never know, he
What?
might roll well.
I got to roll a 20.
Uh-huh.
Arcana failed. Okay, uh-huh. And?
Well.
You saved from being disintegrated. Congratulations.
That would have been
Yay.
hilarious if you had failed.
Can you try again?
Ow!
Is it gonna keep firing at you?
We are not able to make a second check.
It
Josh?
really wants to hurt me. What about this one?
Josh.
Nope. What?
Can you try on that lever again?
I can't try on the same lever again. I trying on the other one, and it's not so good.
Okay. That's bolts. That's clean up. We don't want that one. We want below.
It looks like you can if you step like to the side of the lever. Even if you fail, the beam will actually hit the shield and not you. For what
Give
it's
me
worth.
guidance.
Do we have any like
I'm
big
gonna
brain
teach
potions? Is that a thing? There's all these strength potions. Is there anything that increases intellect? Fuck. This is going very well, team. Okay. Holy shit, that's a... I am. So yeah, once you make
Need
an
me to come down there and fail as well.
attempt, I mean, there's only me left that hasn't tried so far.
I haven't tried either. I don't know what this only me shit is.
It's not letting you... God damn, we are really good at this whole Arcana thing. So
Have you tried?
I can't...
I mean, the best thing, here's what we're going to do, since somebody needs to make a decision, is guidance, Warren, have him try, then Patrick, come over here, we'll guidance you and try, and then if that doesn't work, we'll reload, and I will go retrain and make Arcana one of my abilities. Or someone will go retrain and make Arcana one of their abilities.
So am I touching the weave button?
You're touching the weave button.
Alright, well, I'm
Already a weeb.
Now don't touch the levers until...
I'll give it a shot if you want to... Oh, I'm guidance. Alright, well, here we go. I'm so good at this with my -1.
Same.
Nope, that's an 11.
Okay, now go try the other lever. I didn't even see a save. It just
No, it's because I'm using the shield to block the shots. There's no like, was it like Cat's Grace, the equivalent that might help in this situation? Like
not from mine of us.
Fox's Cunning or something like that?
There's an Owl's Last Wisdom. There's like a Fox's thing that will raise your intelligence.
Anyone have anything like that?
I'm not a cleric.
I don't think I have any scrolls for that kind of thing. Retreat, yada yada. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I touch lever. That's a 2! Not a single nat 20 was to be had. Alright, Patchy, good luck.
What am I touching first?
Either.
Staff left.
Your left or my left?
Oh my fucking god.
Characters left.
I wonder if I can body block this. I can! Ow!
Go try the other one. Or I guess at this point it doesn't matter because we're gonna have to restart.
We're so good at Arcana, guys.
Okay, reload.
Too much to bear.
Yeah, unless there was like a... Yeah, we need a scroll of Fox's Cunning if we wanted to do anything like that, otherwise. I don't think there's any potions for it, like there is for Giant Strength.
Okay, give me a second.
Light as air. Let me have it.
You have Helldusk Armor. So the robe, Patrick, if you even... let's determine if we even want to bother trying to do all this to get them. The robe is going to give you much less AC. It's just going to give you... It's 10 plus Dexterity modifier plus 2. But it does give you a +1 spell save DC and spell attacks. And 1d6 hit points when you succeed a saving throw against the spell.
So a bunch of meh.
Okay, meh it is. Because it's not going to do anyone else any good. The staff, let's see, you already have +1 bonus to spell save and DC. You have the Arcane Battery. Weapon enchantment doesn't matter. Arcane Battery. Activate the Arcane Battery. Blah, 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 but this one has... toppled. Bop, bop, bow. +2. Can be tuned. Do you want to extrapolate on that?
Oh. The vault button takes you to the room of the Red Knight's final stratagem.
His favorite allows his customer to view themselves in an element unlocked because the spells associated with it. Oh, okay. You might actually want the staff if we want to try that because it's literally just a direct upgrade because it gives you the same +1s and Arcane Battery, but then it also gives you a short rest Karsec's Favor, which gives you the option of 6 different spells such as Bolts of Doom, This allows the caster to imbue themselves with the power of lightning and unlock resistances. You gain resistance to lightning. Your lightning spells deal additional lightning damage equal to your proficiency bonus. When you do spell damage, essentially you can attune yourself to an element on short rest, gain resistance to that element, make that element do more damage, and gain some spells, such as in that case, Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning, that you can also use once per short rest. So I do suggest we go ahead and get the staff. He's not interested in the armor. It very likely isn't going to sell for much.
Couple thousand, maybe.
I mean, my experience, even like the most rarest armor, like definitely doesn't get the money we would like. So yeah, we can all give the. Hold on, give me a second. Hop to. Oh, I can't go to the camp here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, let me. Character sheet.
Hey, dude.
You'll bring him the night song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy.
Do you want to
if his
respec to get
plans
Arcana?
materialize.
Or do you want us just to try again? Because either you or Aeolus is the best person to have Arcana. Or we can just try again and keep rolling.
I will
faster.
guidance myself and give it a whirl, see if I can yank it.
Where's the fucking...
Trying to see if anyone has a scroll of the thingy maflam, but
Oh, there you go. Arcana successful.
nice.
I got it.
The barrier's still up. Do you need to leave the... Okay. He'll be pissed with us, probably.
I don't know.
I mean, he would have been pissed with us in some form or fashion
Yeah.
about something anyway.
Yeah, send it to Patrick, equipped it. Enjoy your elemental shit.
I mean, do we want to equip it in front of him? Would that be...
Kind of funny.
Do you want to... Can you save a separate save? Oh.
Yep.
But there you go. You have a super duper ultra magi staff.
Magi staff.
Magistaff.
There's a... Did we get a sorceress? Oh, that doesn't really matter because we already plundered the vault.
We got the key, yeah. But I think we already grabbed the stuff from said area. I guess, leave the tower and then we can go, tell the night song that there's someone who wants to meet them.
I mean, you should be able to.
Not in the tower,
Yeah,
you
I
have
guess-
to leave the tower.
Boo.
So find your nearest portal.
If I recall, that is the best, like, wizard sorcerer staff.
Tempers are ri-
I'm gonna grab some water while you guys are making your way back to camp.
Then we, yeah, camp, you can't.
The spell on this staff is awfully vague.
That you have to cast it to get the 6 options. Once you cast it, you'll get the options between, and it basically just boils down to, like, what kind of element do you want to fuck with? Let's see, Bolt of Doom is, like I said, lightning, and you get Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt once per short rest. Bone Shaking Thunder, obviously Thunder, you get Shatter, Destruction Wave. Deadlier than Arsenic, you get Cloud Kill and Ray of Sickness.
Ooh.
I love me some Cloud Kill.
It's a pretty good
Flame of
spell.
Wrath, you get Fireball and Wall of Fire. Frost of Dark Winter, you get Cone of Cold and Ice Storm. Sizzling Cataclysm, you get Melf's Acid Arrow and Hunger of Hadar.
Well, damn.
And again, that's all on short rest. And again, you get resistance to the element that's associated with, and spells of that element. Not just the spells you get, but any spells you cast of the same element get a damage bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. So essentially your default would be whatever spell you like to cast the most.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like I said, like it's just a direct upgrade to his previous staff. Because he still gets the +1 and the arcane battery, but now he gets the fucking short rest boost.
Battery.
And now he's got that armor. You're all dolled up. Actually, everyone's been getting stuff because Josh got his hat, and I got my gloves, and Jace got a ton of monk stuff. Dude's been monking it real hard. Oh yeah, it was the. Oh, that's why I didn't. Forgot I had the amulet. Oops. At least the deck still counted towards my stuff. I don't think if there's anything interesting that's been happening the last little while, but it's really just been a shit ton of studying and sweating over the driver's test.
Well, did you bring a towel to wipe up all the sweat?
No.
Should always bring a towel.
I did have a when I went to the registry. You're supposed to show up like half an hour early to get all situated. I was renting a vehicle for the test, and so they're like just making sure that the paperwork's all sorted and that you've got the keys to the vehicle and you have a little bit of time to like sit, adjust, mirrors, seat, all that sort of jazz before the actual examiner shows up. And I don't know why on this particular day, but I came in and the registry was just extra busy at that time. I took my ticket and I was like 20 places away in the queue and I was like, oh fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the till or to one of these people before my time runs out before the exam starts. And they have the usual policies of like, if you're late, you don't get to reschedule and everything. We just take your money, haha. And so fortunately someone I guess noticed that there was a driver's exam on the docket and they called me up by name. But then I got the new hire because I'm literally just sitting there just okay, I gotta remember this, that, don't do that, make sure you do this, yada yada, just stay calm, it'll be fine. It's just gonna be fine. Just remember what you've been practicing, it'll be blah blah. And while I'm just trying to take breaths, stay calm, this person calls me up and they're like, you're so-and-so? I'm like, yep. I was like, okay, well, let me just bring your your appointment up, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, that'll be $95. And I was like, I already paid for this online. It should be done. They're like, oh, okay. So they go back to the computer, they do some more stuff, and then they print something off for me. And they hand me a piece of paper to look over and sign. And I look at it, and I'm like, this is for the other vehicle. I'm renting this vehicle. They're like, oh, okay. So they take that paper back, print off a new thing, and then give that to me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that seems right. And at this point, it's like 5 minutes to my like actual appointment. And so I sign it, and I'm like, okay, just go have a seat. And I'm like thinking to myself, but I need the keys to go to the vehicle to like set the thing up to like actually be ready for the exam. But I go sit down, and then this person gets caught up talking to somebody else who I guess came back after finishing something that they told them to do. And so I'm just sitting there like looking at the clock, trying to stay calm, looking at the clock, trying to remember to breathe, looking at the clock being like, I'm gonna be late. Like come back up, and eventually they flag somebody else to go and get the keys for me to go and, you know, get to the vehicle and set up. And I start setting up, and I'm like, okay, I've only got a few minutes to do this, but let's just try and stay calm. Whatever, I'm sure the examiner will give me a minute just to like adjust mirrors. And I see one of the examiners come out with their little electronic tablet, and they walk like the vehicle's right in front of the registry, like immediately in front of the doors. And he just walks by off into the parking lot. And I was like, all right, maybe he's got a different person he's doing an exam for or something. So I just keep adjusting stuff. And I see the same examiner come back, walk by, and then back into the registry. And I'm like, he's looking for me, isn't he? And at this point, it's already like 5 minutes past. And I'm like, I'll just... Yeah, okay, I'll go see if he is looking for me. So I get out of the vehicle. And then he steps out again, and I'm like, hey, are you looking for me? He's like, oh, yeah, you're Warren? I'm like, yep. And he's like, oh, they told me you were in this other vehicle. And I'm like, no, I'm in this one. And it's just like every little minor inconvenience that possibly could have happened before the exam. I'm just like, oh, boy, this is really boding well for how this is going to go.
Well, at least you know they weren't fucking with just you. They were.
Yeah,
they couldn't even help their own people properly.
And wait, you know it. That was the time. That was the one I passed.
Are we waiting on something?
Oh, good. Yeah, we didn't know you were back. All right, we're going to talk to Dame Aelin.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
A wizard called Lorakan is looking for you. I was just wondering what it was like in the cage at Balthazar.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
All I know is that he's put out a contract for your capture. He seems a braggart and a fool. I wouldn't worry about it. He seems dangerous. I think we ought to put an end to him. He put a bounty out for your capture, and now there is a violent mercenary looking for you.
Let them come, and let them find me. Dame Aelin will strike down any who seek to bring her to harm's home. Yet, it is better to cut off the head of the snake than to let its slithering snakelings swarm us unabated. This wizard must be held to account. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
That's my girl.
Are you sure your name is Dame Aelin or Damn Aelin? Let's take him down together. Don't punish him, Aelin. He's dangerous. Or sorry, pursue him.
It's like,
damn, I wish. Damn, I wished I was Isabel right now.
In the great braid of our friendship.
I love blood.
Right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Maybe we should tell you he has a little wand that's gonna enslave.
Yeah, that
you,
was
but
not
that's
part
okay,
of any
though.
of those conversation options of like, just FYI before you rush off.
I like how she didn't walk out of the door. She was extra and
He
laughed.
flew out like the dumbwaiter. She literally went to the dumbwaiter. What the fuck?
Dame Aelin goes where she wants.
God damn. She's It's quite the way with words as well. She's like, we'll strangle him with the braid of our friendship. And it's like, that is kind of
not what she
concerning.
That is not what she said. She said his head will be one more braid in knot or something in the braid of our friendship. Not
Oh.
that we're going to strangle him with our friendship. Yes, it's still very violent, but that is. She didn't say we're going to like Steven Universe our friendship around his fucking neck.
That's just how it came across
It's
to
a little
me.
bit of violence between friends.
Oh, apparently. All right, are we ready to hop in the portal?
I guess we are, because
Leave camp.
Cutscene.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
My apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. Perhaps we could start over. I am Lorroakan. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you.
You were the first one through, so now you're the mouth of the party.
Oh, okay, fine.
you're
Which
the,
one
I
do we
don't. I
want?
was like, why are you going in?
You've offered a huge sum of to whomever brings you the Night Song. Explain why. Aelin, I don't trust this. We should go. But we know why.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
This is very much a we didn't.
Dame Aelin.
We didn't rehearse this.
We want him to say it out loud for her.
Allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Seluna, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them. You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
A man named Ketheric Thorm already tried stealing Night Song's immortality. He's dead now. Enough. One more word about this, and it'll be our last. You can have the immortality, Lorroakan, but I expect a fine reward in return. I don't feel like whatever monetary trinket he's going to give is worth more than an angel in the final fight.
Wow.
But his magic lives. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Just like you dick.
Imperatum!
Alrighty then. Let's strong are you? 85 hit points, Dame Elin? I expected better. He's a level 8 sorcerer? The hell?
I've used it before. It's my black hole.
And well, let me see here. Can I do... You killed the poor manservant. More attacks with one of you move. Thank you. Let's see here. How many can I hit with? Sure. He's already dead.
Well,
god damn. All right, well, I guess I'll just get angry so I don't take any extra damage and then just move on from there. These level 8 sorcerers thinking they can attain godhood and shit. Oh, he's got
I'm sorry, he was only level 8?
He was level 8.
So we were supposed to have been here a little bit early. Got it.
Well, his...
Myrmidons are not.
Myrmidons. Are 11.
Mermies.
Look at you with your AC so high.
Don't you wish you had AC higher like me?
I saved against the electric flail, so that's nice.
What am I gonna do?
Watch your step.
End them.
I'm surprised that they're still fighting, but...
I'm gonna do a fireball, everybody. Bye!
I don't know if Dame Aelin would be all that enthused.
She's immortal, she'll be fine.
Different kind of immortality.
Let's see. What's
God damn,
a good
girl.
thing to use?
That sword's taller than you are.
Why is the water elemental not weak to fire or lightning?
Good question.
What?
Maybe it's the armor?
None of them are weak to any of opposing elements.
I guess when you become a powerful enough elemental, you lose your vulnerability to a thing. All right, there you go. Ooh, the moonbeam damage. That's nice. Oh, Hellish Rebuke. Oh, that's what it was.
How much does that do?
I'll be
2 to
okay.
20. You're fine.
How many times can you do that?
Five more black holes can be summoned after the spell's initial casting. Afterwise, you must short rest before casting again. God damn it.
Sorry.
Just gonna step out of the fire. God damn.
And I don't even have the strength on. So this is all dex hits.
I mean, Dex is fine for a monk.
Yeah, but you just don't do as much damage. Tavern Brawler like doubles everything with strength, so that gets ridiculous.
I mean, when you do hit the thing, you hit it pretty good there, Dame Aelin. No.
Lorroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
I was born into it, molded by it.
Fucking Eola's like, oh, Jesus.
Stop, he's already dead.
The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
Perhaps smiting has lost its pleasure because you won't get to kill him again. I know something of sadness, or at least the ballads do. What does it feel like? 1 or 3 are my...
A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way.
You were great, babe.
And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp.
Give us a
I will
kiss,
bring my
baby.
bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Yeah, maybe the vigor with which you murder everyone is fading a little bit after your imprisonment. I don't know.
The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? Say it can't be so. For I am Selûne's sword, and ever must be. Battle has tired my mind, made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle, as is your way, and I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will...
Alright, well. Enjoy.
I am the king of books.
Nerd! Well, was there anything we want to abscond with now that it's, you know, not stealing? Or did we already grab everything that we wanted?
I think we got what we wanted.
Link scroll. Link cases, yada yada yada. Oh man. That guy... we like beat him in the first round, and then he's literally gurgling on his own blood of broken arms, and she just fucking snapped him. God damn.
She went full Bane on his ass.
What is it with low. Okay, I mean like 8's not low, but like lower level casters and being like, I'm hot shit. Like Hope's sister being like, you're all going to die, and then we just like fucking threw a general AoE spell in her direction. She disintegrated. Like,
Because casters have the same problem. If they can pop off. Well, some casters, but they can't take it.
else? These display cases. Scroll of Phantasmal Killer. 4 to 40 psionic damage. Not a creature with its worst nightmares. It takes 4 to 40 psionic damage per turn. Cannot move. Has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. 10 turns. I hope one of you actually uses that, because that's a pretty good spell.
I think I should probably wrap up here so I gotta get some stuff prepped for wake in the morning.
Yeah, I'm just making final rounds through Elixir of Sea Invisibility. Making final rounds to see if there's anything else good in the area around it. Looks like his servant. Oh no, his servant's still here. All right, well, still tending.
So, what part of the city do you think we artilleried?
Well,
you mean what part of the city did Lorcan artillery?
Yes. And we put him down. We stopped that menace.
Yeah, we're not guilty of any war crimes.
Okay, so we
You have
shot.
to be at war to have make 'em war crimes.
It went out towards the harbor? So it's like near the harbor and the mountain side of Baldur's Gate. But I don't know if there's enough like topography down below, because I see there's like tents and stuff, but I don't know if that's...
We'll get there eventually. I wouldn't stress it.
I mean, you know, wherever we encounter where there's people screaming and there's fire, we'll probably be like, yeah, that's probably it.
No, that's probably because what we caused.
I talked to his projections, and there is a line. It's like, it remains blissfully unaware of its creator's demise.
Well, you know, that's great. Means the shop will still run very smoothly until maybe someone finally goes through the actual portal and goes, oh no. What happened?
Just flies.
Well, what had happened was...
You merely adopted the weave. I was born into it.
You're not ready for what the night song is cooking.
You can't see the night song.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys. I feel like we did a decent amount. We did a whole bunch of story stuff. We looted the entire Mage Tower of the Vaults and murdered a level 8 wizard.
And made Mr. mad.
Which was its own reward.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Mr. will be far more peeved when we attempt to create a mortal god and see how good of an idea that is.
It could be an awesome idea. I think we should do it.
It could be fun. Yeah, you know.
Y'all can go and die on your own. I'm going to sit over here as a level 12 wizard.
You're a sorcerer.
You know, every god has to have a domain. What's yours? Twerking.
Oh,
Domain of dead ass.
Back it up. Dumb thickness.
On that note, I'm gonna go handle my stuff. I'll catch up later.
My domain is the whole bakery.
Okay, I'll catch y'all later.
Have a good one, Josh.
Good night.
Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Night.
All right. What a great way to end off the stream. Fantastic. Ooh-wee. Wow. So, such a magical evening. All right. That was a good time. That was fun. I feel like when we kind of homed in on a few things, it goes better, you know? So, that's it for us for this evening in Baldur's Gate. We managed to not get super duper sidetracked by things. And honestly, it feels like, yeah, just kind of like pick a spot, kind of like weave around a little bit and just be like, quest. Don't get too hyped about certain things. Unless you're like, I'm gonna forget about this if I don't do this now. So maybe, but otherwise, it's just nice going around. So we snapped a wizard. And we got a little bit more potential story stuff with Dame Aelin. I feel like maybe there's probably a storyline here. I feel like what they're plucking at is getting her to be released from her duty so she can have a romance life with Jeffrey Form's daughter. Like that's part of the thing. It does make me wonder very much all the evil endings because there's so many villains that you dispatch in like a good playthrough, but in an evil playthrough you could align with like so many different villains. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. All right, well, thanks everybody for coming by checking out the stream. I do appreciate it very much. This was good. This is a nice evening. I'm glad we could all talk along and have some fun. I will be back on Sunday for some more Lies of P Overture. I'm not sure how much is left of in the game. I feel like we're maybe it could be the halfway point. We could be like 2/3 in. I'm not entirely certain. It's hard to tell with DLC sometimes. It's like, are we like nearly done, or is there gonna be like another zone or cross like travel zone or something? I don't know. But yeah. Otherwise, there's gonna be more edits coming out this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday over on YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. All the links are in the descriptions below. Been a lot of longer edits lately, just longer moments, longer things going on. So we'll see. Hopefully everyone enjoys them. There's a couple of longer encounters that required the longer edits to kind of show the full breadth of it, but hopefully people enjoy them. If you do, please be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. It would be greatly appreciated. And that's it, I think. So thanks everybody. You guys have a good rest of your evenings, a good start to your weekend, and I will see all of you in the tower, I guess. Yeah, in Baldur's Gate. Yeah. All right. Sorcerers and Sundries, that's what it's called. All right. Peace out.